Carlton kept pace with Geelong for a half before the class of Ablett and a potent forward line spearheaded by Colt figure James Podsiadly took charge.
Podsiadly on the left foot, good looking kick, it's a goal! Yeah, Pods has got 4!
The Revolts did battle on the Saturday afternoon, Jack Revolt booting 7 goals, but it wasn't enough to get his Tigers past his cousin Nick's Saints. Brendan Goddard taking one of the marks of the year.
Here goes long. Goddard, what a magnificent mark that was!
Fremantle left most of its senior side at home when it travelled to Launceston for the round 21 match against the Hawks. Roundly criticised for resting 11 senior players, the Dockers would be humiliated by 116 points. The closest and lowest scoring match of the round was at the MCG, where Adelaide again challenged Collingwood and again came so close. This time, the Pies would snatch victory and win the minor premiership for the first time since 1977.
Goldsack just jams it on the boot to the 50, and it's a mark, a crucial mark taken by Dawes. There it is! For the first time since 1977, Collingwood has secured the minor premiership.
The Bulldogs were looking out of form at the SCG. Sydney made the most of it. 6 goals in a stunning second quarter would set up the win. But the night belonged to Brett Kirk and Paul Roos, who walked off their beloved home ground for the final time. Liam Jarrah, the star at Amy Stadium, finishing with 4 goals and taking the mark of the year.
He thumps it long. Jarrah! Unbelievable!
But it wasn't enough to get Melbourne over the line against the Power. Port Adelaide giving Matthew Primus his 4th win as a coach.
It's been Port Adelaide's day.
Jonathan Brown back for his 200th game, and didn't Brisbane love it? His presence making all the difference as Essendon's season plunged further into despair. At Subiaco, North Melbourne skipper Brent Harvey became the 3rd Roux to play 300 games, and he also celebrated in style with a fine win over the Eagles.
Hearts to hearts and hands to hands, beneath the blue and white we stand, we shall God bless our native land. North Melbourne, North Melbourne.
With the 8 decided, the final round of the season would decide who would play who in the elimination finals. On Friday night at Subiaco, Carlton kicked 6 final quarter goals, but still couldn't overcome a determined Fremantle just to kick in it at the end.
He knows the clock is running, but he does not know the siren will sound now. So White comes in, kicks, misses. Margin is one straight kick. A remarkable game.
The wooden spoon went to the West Coast Eagles for the first time, and their deficiencies were exposed when a Gary Ablett-inspired Geelong handed them a 44-point beating. Many felt that Hawthorn would emerge in September as a major player, and at the MCG they went a long way to proving it, downing minor premiers Collingwood by 3 points in a thriller.
Got the handball away. Rough heads there. So is Lewis Siren. Hawks have won.
St Kilda produced its poorest performance of the year, being held to 5 goals by Adelaide. A dead rubber for the Saints, but a matter of pride for the Crows outfit, determined to farewell their retiring champions in style. The end would come suddenly for Matthew Knights. Little did he know that this Bombers' loss to the Bulldogs would be followed by bad news the next day. His tenure cancelled, Essendon on the lookout for a new coach. Kieran Jack was in best and fairest mode as Sydney kicked 10 second-half goals against Brisbane and earned a home final. Jack kicking 3 and marking himself as one of the most improved players in the competition.
I'll play Carlton next week at ANZ Stadium. He sends it long.
And in the 176th and final home-and-away game of the season, Melbourne paid tribute to retiring skipper James Mcdonald, but he too would say goodbye in a losing side as North got home by 10 points.
Yeah, James Mcdonald and of course Corey Jones and the North Melbourne Football Club have got away with a win here. It was an exciting game.
So a fantastic home-and-away season comes to a close. This is how the ladder looked after 22 rounds, Collingwood finishing on top for the first time in 33 years, with the top four the same group from 2009. The big improvers were the Sydney Swans, who rose 7 places to 5th, and Fremantle 8 places to 6th. Adelaide, the Brisbane Lions and Essendon, all finalists last year, sliding out of contention. The finals are next, and some controversy, some comebacks, upsets and of course farewells when AFL winners season 2010